Hi there again. School breakfast challenge. And honestly, folks, I can't make this up. This is what the students received for breakfast this morning. A container of milk, a container of fruit punch, and a chocolate chip oatmeal bar. So we're going to discard the fruit punch, and with the milk and the oatmeal bar, we're going to turn it into a mug brownie in our microwave. So let's go ahead and get started. To a mug or a measuring cup, I have a clear measuring cup so you'll be able to see the texture of it when it's done. I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of milk, and that is 1 ounce or 1/8 of a cup. So if you wanted to measure it in your measuring cup directly, you can do that. And then I'm going to go ahead and break apart the oatmeal cookie bar and place the crumbled pieces into my milk. I'm going to allow this to sit until the bar dissolves. Get it all underneath the milk. The longer you let it sit, the more the oatmeal will dissolve. So if you don't let it sit for super long, you're gonna have little pieces of oatmeal in your brownie. So get that all nice and covered. And we're gonna allow that to sit to hydrate anywhere from 1 minute to 3 minutes, and give it a stir here and there to try and break apart the pieces. While I'm waiting for my mixture to dissolve, I'm going to start measuring out my remaining ingredients. So I'm going to add in 1 tablespoon of flour, which I have already measured, 1 tablespoon of sugar. I like to go from lightest to darkest. So then 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder. So you do need cocoa for this. It is a brownie. 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder. And level it off. You don't want to just shake it in. That won't be a proper measure. In addition, you want to add in 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. And you can just give that a light little stir. And I have a secret ingredient, not so secret anymore once I tell you. Let's go ahead and check on the oatmeal and how it's soaking, and we can continue. So we've measured out our ingredients, and you can see that the mixture has been soaking. There's still a little bit of oat visible. I don't mind that in my brownie, but if you do, you can let that continue to soak so that those dissolve a little bit more and get a little softer. This took about, 2 minutes. And then my secret ingredient, I'm going to use a tablespoon of mayonnaise. Yep, a tablespoon of mayonnaise in my brownie. So mayonnaise is made from egg and oil. So instead of egg and oil in my recipe, I'm adding in the mayonnaise, and I want to make sure that that is mixed in very well before I add in my wet ingredients. Most people have mayonnaise as a condiment in their cabinet, so hopefully you have mayonnaise in order to do this. I've mixed that mixture all the way around. I'm going to add in 1/8 of a teaspoon of vanilla. It helps to bring out the flavor of the chocolate, but if you don't have it, you could just leave it out. And then I'm going to add in all of my dry ingredients all at once and mix it around until it is smooth. So keep going. You really want to get in there and mix it. Okay, double check. You can see I have a streak right here, so it's not fully mixed. I'm going to go back around and get that mixture blended. Okay, so now I have a batter. Scraping this off back into the container. And I like to use my little trick of just a thumb around it to clean off the sides. And we're going to go ahead and microwave that for 1 minute. I microwaved the cake for 1 minute. You can see that it's risen on the sides, and it's still a little wet in the center. You don't want to over microwave it because it will become rubbery, and we do want this the texture of a cakey brownie. So I think when students sometimes see oatmeal in something, they kind of turn their nose and they don't want to eat it. But right here, the oatmeal is in it. They have no idea. They think that they're getting a really fudgy brownie. Warm, let it cool a little bit, and then go ahead and enjoy it. School breakfast challenge accepted, completed, delicious. Enjoy.